Yo, what is happening? My name is Abden. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Let's Play series. This is episode 22, and today, guys, I have 3 epic goals. The first goal is to expand this road right here. You see that it kind of cuts off right here, so we're going to be expanding it this way, and we're also going to be adding crosswalks, and it's going to look epic, guys. I promise you that. Now the second goal is we're gonna add more streetlights and more city decorations. In the last episode, we added this streetlight and I'm super proud of how it turned out. It looks amazing, but we're going to be putting those all along the street. It's going to look amazing. And we're also going to be adding some extra city decorations, which is super cool. And the third goal, guys, we are going to be storing all of these eggs. Now, if you don't know, I actually got all of these eggs from a live stream in between episodes. We got 251 eggs here, and we need a home for them. So we are going to be adding a super cool building, and it's going to look epic, so don't miss out on that. But with that said, let's get straight into this video. Alrighty guys, so like I said, the first goal is to expand the road, and in order to do that, we need to buy more gloomy paintings, glitch those gloomy paintings into the existing road, expand the sidewalk and gutters, and add crosswalks. Now we are currently out of gloomy paintings, so I'm gonna go grab some gloomy paintings real quick in order to expand the road. So we're gonna have to go up to Hoover and get a ticket. Actually, I have the game pass, so I don't even need a ticket, but we do want to ask him when he next runs. So we got 2 minutes before he leaves, so I'm gonna take that time to flip my vehicle around. That way we can just drive straight out, which will be super awesome. I've actually just realized I should probably close the doors to the shop just in case someone goes in there and starts glitching it around. I don't want that to happen. There's already someone in there. Oh shoot. I don't know what to do about that. I guess I'll just close the doors and let them figure it out. How about that? Okay, we got like 3 people stuck in the shop now. I guess they can get out through the top. We just imprisoned them in our shop. That's nice. Okay, we gotta get back to the boat before it leaves now. Okay, we got 6 seconds. We gotta get in our truck. We can't flip it around this time. Alrighty, now we just gotta wait till we get to the other side. Alrighty guys, we are on the other side, and now, as a reminder guys, these gloomy paintings are going to be really expensive, so we're probably gonna go down a couple 100,000 lumber bucks in this episode, which is a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, let's go ahead and go down into the maze. That's where the fine arts shop is, where we can find these gloomy paintings. So let's go over here, and I'm just going to go this way and then wrap around this rock right over here, and then we just go in the middle passage twice. Pretty simple if you know the way. And just like that, you can see we have made it over to the fine arts shop, which is awesome. Now we need to fill our truck absolutely full of the gloomy paintings. So let's just position our truck like right here. Sorry, Timothy. I'm just gonna put my truck right there. Hopefully that's no problem. I don't know what's going on. My tailgate and doors are going crazy. What is happening? Okay. My truck is like wiggling. Okay, let's move our truck off the cash register at least. All right, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some of these. Oh shoot, guys, I just checked chat. I'm stuck in shop. Help, Afton, help. Oops. Oh, I feel bad. I figured they might figure out that they could just climb the ladder to get out, but I don't know if that ever happened. Alrighty guys, that is 504 1,000 lumber bucks down the drain, and we just got ourselves a absolute ton of these gloomy paintings. Now we just gotta go right on back. Now, according to someone in chat, the ferry has left like 2 minutes ago from the mainland, so if we time this right, we should be able to get back there on the ferry on time. Hopefully that's the case. And also, that person that did tell me that the ferry was departing also wants to buy from my shop, so that will help me recover some of the money from the gloomy paintings. Oh man, my truck is struggling to get up this hill because of just how many gloomy paintings I have. Alright, yes, the ferry is there, but probably not for much longer, so we gotta get on the ferry as fast as possible. Let's go, 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 go. Okay, we're on. Okay, let's go ask Hoover when he next departs. 40 seconds. Okay, so we were pretty on time with that. I don't think I would have been able to get any more gloomy paintings with that amount of time, at least not safely, so I'm glad that I left when I did. So yeah, 500,000 down the drain. That is insane. We definitely need to do some selling in order to make up some of that money because we were getting a little poor. You know, a few episodes ago we were at 3 million. Alright, anytime now, Hoover. Okay, we have finally departed. That is awesome. Now we just gotta wait till we get to the other side and secure all of these paintings on our base. Hopefully we don't lose connection in between that time because I don't want to lose all of these gloomy paintings. That would suck. Alrighty guys, we have made it to the other side. Looks like we have an audience here. They're here to cheer me on, getting back. Alright, let's go ahead and get all of these back to the base. Let's get these on the base before we lose connection. Alright, they are secure on our base. That is amazing news. Let's get them a little bit closer to the road so we can use them more readily. And just like that, we have a ton of gloomy paintings ready to use. Alright, I also loaded on some elm wood, so it's just kind of chilling here. I don't really know what to do about that, but yeah, let's open the shop. It looks like the people that I locked in here have found their way out, it looks like, so that is good. Alright, so now we're just going to let this guy peruse and browse. Hopefully he'll buy some expensive things so we can make back some of that money we just spent. In the meantime, though, we need to clear out a space for this road to go. So let's go ahead and move all of this wood out of the way. We finally got a buyer of a Boreal pumpkin. I feel like those have been fairly unpopular, actually. Maybe it's just that they're at the very back of the store or something. But yeah, let's go ahead and get those in the truck. Let's go ahead and also calculate how much that's going to be. So that's 25k plus 25k plus, how much are those? 35k? Okay, so that would be 50, 60, 70, 85,000. So yeah. 85k is definitely no joke. That is a lot of money. Alrighty, looks like he has just sent the money over, so that is great news. Let's go ahead and give this over to him. 85k in the bank. Let's just get these on his base and give him save items to base perms. And just like that, he has saved it to his base, and we have successfully sold some items to this guy. So that is amazing. We just made back some of the money that we spent. So that is great news. Now we gotta just focus on expanding our road. So we do kind of need to get these eggs out of the way because they are going to get in the way of that. Turns out trying to move 50 items at once in one truck, it proves to be a little bit laggy. But yeah, just like that, we got the eggs out of the way. We will build a storage for those at the end of the episode, but for now, we just gotta focus on expanding our road. Okay guys, we have successfully cleared the way for some road expansions this way and that way, which is great news. Now, in order to expand our land, we are going to have to use an alt in order to glitch the gloomy paintings inside of each other, because if you don't know, when you try to place two gloomy paintings right next to each other, there is a slight gap, as you can see, and we don't want that gap. Let's actually flip these around so you can see it a little bit better what I'm talking about. This is, by the way, how I'm getting the black wood for the road, but you guys can see that there is a little gap in between these woods. So in order to fix that, we do need to place them inside of each other a little bit. As you can see over here, we have that going on. And yeah, we're gonna need our alt in here, and as always, I can't record that because my alt lags my PC out for real, so I can't be recording at the same time. Otherwise, the footage is really hard to watch. It is just too jittery. So, I'll be back when the road is completely expanded. And then after that, we are going to actually be putting in a sidewalk and the gutters, of course. And then actually some crosswalks, which I am super excited to do because I really like the way that they will look. At least in my head. I don't know how it'll actually look, but we'll get to that once we actually build the road, so I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I have finished the road. As you guys can see, that is a lot more progress than I thought I was going to be able to do. I used up all of the gloomy paintings from the truck, and there was also 4 extra gloomy paintings underneath here that I had left there from a previous road expansion. So yeah, that is super awesome. We got a lot of progress done. We actually got exactly as much as I wanted to get done. I thought I was going to be short on gloomy paintings, but I actually ended up having the perfect amount, so that is amazing. All right, now what we got to do is we got to expand the sidewalk and the gutters, and in order to do that, we're going to need some birch wood. Now, we're also going to need some birch wood for the egg storage that we're going to build later on in the episode, so I'm going to try to get as much of the birch wood as I can. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab some birch wood. Alrighty guys, we are up here. These trees look like good candidates. So yeah, let's go ahead and chop these down. The base is looking epic, and those trees are totally floating. What is happening? This server is so laggy. What? Oh, the hovering leaves. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this one. Is it gonna happen for this one as well? Yep, the hovering leaves. They're just very slowly falling. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Alrighty, let's go ahead and drive up the auto unloader and unload. And this is the wrong truck. Shoot, I guess we can't auto unload. We're not using that truck. Yeah, okay, 1 second. Yeah, I guess we have to manually unload. This is the worst. Alrighty guys, we got some birchwood processing out, although it's going pretty slow because this is a very laggy server. I guess we can start laying out the gutters, so let's go ahead and start on that. Alrighty guys, as you can see, I have put in some gutters, and I actually got a fan who is now filling them in, which is super convenient. Alrighty guys, we have finished the gutters, which is amazing. We are gonna need some of this birchwood for the future, for the build that we're gonna build at the end of the episode, but for now, let's just move everything to the side, because now we need to build these sidewalks. So to do that, we're gonna go ahead and just place a bunch of large floors, and this is going really quickly because I have a helper over here who is helping me do this. Alrighty guys, now I'm just going to go ahead and finish this off with some wedges like so. That's just gonna go right up to the very edge of the base. Anyways, now what we gotta do is we gotta go grab some more pine wood because we just ran out. So in order to do that, we're gonna need some dynamite, and I just have to hope we have some. Yes, we do. So yeah, let's go ahead and blow up the boulders now. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and blow up the boulders real quick. Run. Go. Don't want to die. All right, there we are. Let's go grab a nice, good tree. That one looks good over there. Again, you always want to go for the pine tree that's the tallest with the least branches, because that will be the easiest to process out. And just like that, I have successfully got all of the branches off of this thing. Let's go ahead and grab this and put this in our truck. We're gonna have to cut it up into a few more bits. And just like that, we got ourselves a bunch of branches in our truck. It's actually the exact same color as our truck, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's get this back to our base and start filling in the rest of the sidewalk. Alrighty guys, let's get this into our sawmill real quick. These pieces are definitely way too long for our sawmill. So let's go ahead and chop them in half. What has happened here? That's interesting. Alrighty guys, I got that all processed out, and now we just gotta finish filling all of these. And while we're doing this, we also have a bunch of white wood that is currently getting processed out. Alrighty guys, we have finished with that. So now what we gotta do, I'm thinking I'm just going to wrap the gutter around. So let's grab a thin countertop and just place it around like so. Over here, I'm kind of extending the curb downwards so that it'll look a little bit better and like it's more finished like so. And we're just basically gonna need a ton of birch wood in order to fill all that. So let's move this out of the way and get this truck full of birch wood over there. Alrighty guys, that side is finished. I just want to do a little bit on this side as well for that. And I think that should be far enough. I don't really know what I'm doing with this area over here. I might just extend that out that way. That'll probably be fine. So yeah, anyways, now we got this super awesome little plot of land which we can put something on. And guys, I can't wait to show you what I have planned for this because it's gonna be pretty freaking epic. I can't wait for it. But yeah, now all we gotta do is we gotta add the crosswalk paint, which is actually going to be probably fairly expensive actually, and it's definitely going to take a lot of time. So in order to do that, we're gonna have to go over to fancy furnishings over here. Let's go ahead and lower the bridge real quick. Alrighty guys, we are over at fancy furnishings. I wanna try doing this shopping cart method. I highly doubt it's gonna work in this server. This server is crazy laggy, so almost guarantee it's not gonna work. But we basically just want to get all of these. We can also actually use these ones as well for what I want to do. So I'm just getting a ton of them. And now let's get these over to the counter and see if we can actually interact with them. Surprisingly, so far so good, which is really nice. Oh, this is actually working out way better than I thought. Usually these become uninteractable and you can't actually interact with them after you drive the truck, especially in laggy servers, but this server it's working perfectly fine in. So we can just buy all of these at once. I wonder how much that's going to cost. 5,000 for all of those. I'm not sure if it missed anything. It said 7 items, which seems a little bit inaccurate, but yeah, let's get these outside of fancy furnishings. Okay, that one did not actually get bought. This one didn't get bought either. That one didn't get bought. I don't know what's going on with Corey. Okay, for some reason some of these didn't get bought and Corey won't let me actually buy them, so that's unfortunate. I've actually just realized that these candy cane lights are probably actually not gonna work at all for this. Okay, that was 8,000 right there, and I think I did buy all of those at once. So yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than I thought to buy all of these for sure. Alrighty guys, I think that's probably not gonna be enough for what we need, but I do need to go do something real quick in real life. So let's go ahead and get our truck out of here and get this back to the base. And just like that, we got all of the icicle lights back to the base, which is amazing. Now I gotta go do something. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back. So now what we're gonna be doing is putting in some crosswalks. Now, in order to do that, we need to get our truck out of the way, and currently I am sitting the wrong way. Bro, that's not how you drive. I'm sorry. Okay, let's try that again. So yeah, we need to clear out a way. Oh my gosh. That's not right either. I'm just really reclined. I'm relaxing, alright? So in order to build this, I don't want to just do it by hand, hoping that everything is going to be perfect. I'm actually going to build some of these. So I'm going to align them with the gutters like so. It's a little bit hard to do this because everything is off of the stud ratio on these gloomy paintings. So I kind of have to use different, yeah, I can't quite get this placed in right here. But yeah, this is basically what I'm doing. I'm just making straight lines so that I can use them as a reference, kind of like a ruler, so that I don't end up making tilted sideways lines. And then we're gonna have to decide how thick we want these crosswalks to be. I'm thinking about the thickness of the sidewalk, so we'll just go for maybe like 5 studs long. And now basically what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting in some walls like so, and these will help to guide where exactly the wires should go. And now we're gonna be placing them against the side of this. I think it might actually be easier if we use posts instead. No, shoot. No. No. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. I accidentally just destroyed a gloomy painting, which means I'm gonna have to glitch. I have to, on my alts client, I have to get all of these, even the ones that are diagonal from it, to be moved out of the way and disappeared. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gloomy paintings that I have to make disappear on my alt. And then I have to put in a gloomy painting, which we are out of. We are out of gloomy paintings, so I might have to borrow from over here. No. That sucks a lot. No, no, I don't want to do that. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna do this slower. I don't know what to do about that. I need to get my alt in here so that I can get something there, because I do need to put a crosswalk there. 1 second. Alrighty guys, so I tried to get my alt to join. Turns out my alt is 3 in queue. Apparently there's 2 other people that are trying to get in this server right now, and I don't have joins on, so I'm really confused why there's so many people trying to get into this server. But anyways, let's go ahead and do what we can with what we have. We kind of can't do anything right here because, yeah, that's not there. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take some of these and we need to place them against these posts. I put in posts instead of the stubs that I had in there because it's going to be a lot easier to actually place things. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab ourselves an icicle light, and we're basically just going to be placing it flat from this area, from this side to this side. And we got to make sure it's very straight and place, and that's what we're going to be doing for all of these slots. And so far so good. I'm a little bit concerned that that might be a little bit too far apart. I might put in something right in between there, but I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. We are done. I'm not sure if that looks good. I mean, it does look good, and I can tell that it's a crosswalk. I'm just wondering if I should put more in between. Let's see how it looks if I put one on the other side of the post like so. Okay guys, so far so good. I actually like the way that double layering it looks. I'm gonna have to see what it looks like with all of the blueprints removed though. And well, we can go ahead and see what that looks like right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and destroy all of these. Let's be very careful to read what this actually says before destroying, because last time, you know what happened. You guys know what happened. Alrighty, guys. There we go. We have done it. And yeah, I can't even really tell that there's a gap issue. I mean, if I look really closely, I see that these ones are slightly closer together than these ones. But the fact that it's consistent throughout, I think that's no biggie. And to be honest, from a distance, it looks really good. It definitely looks like a crosswalk, which is exactly what I was going for. So yeah, that is amazing. I'm not sure where this crosswalk is meant to lead because it just goes to the ground, but we'll implement a sidewalk later. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and put in the other sides. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do all of them because we're probably gonna need more icicle lights. This does consume a lot of icicle lights, and a reminder, we can't use these ones because let's see actually how these look placed like this. Yeah, you can see yeah, I'm not gonna use those. There are candy canes very much visible on top of them, so yeah, we'll put those over here and definitely not use those. Alright, we just got this one, and then we have one more after this, which is gonna be a little bit harder to place. Oh my gosh. Okay, guy. Dude, you're getting in the way. Oh my gosh. What is happening at this point? I'm just trying to build, guys. I don't know what to do. Just like that. There we go. Now we just gotta destroy all of the blueprints real quick. I swear one of these people are gonna push me into clicking one of these gloomy seascape paintings and destroying it. I really hope that doesn't happen again. Alrighty guys, that is the second crosswalk done, and it is looking very, very cool. Now we just gotta do the other side, which we can start on, but we have 3 icicle lights left, so we can't get very far. We are gonna have to go grab some, and we're also probably gonna have to go all the way over to the fine arts shop and get a new gloomy seascape painting, which at that point I might as well just get a ton so that we can have it for future road expansions. But yeah, there we go. That is pretty much all of the icicle lights used up after this one right here. So yeah, we're gonna have to go grab some more. Now, I have to decide whether I want to go to the ferry, probably the ferry first. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Or how about this? I could get Jab to do it. Hey, Jab. I'll pay him 40K for a gloomy painting. Alrighty, so Jab is just gonna go grab that real quick. That's really nice. Let's go ahead, and while he's doing that, hopefully, oh no, the ferry just left. Alrighty guys, so it looks like the ferry has just left, so Jab is not gonna be able to do that for a while. But while we're waiting for that, we can go grab ourselves some icicle lights and get this crosswalk finished. And just like that, we got ourselves a bunch of icicle lights. Now let's get these back to the base and finish up this crosswalk. Alrighty guys, so a lot has happened in between clips. I did get this gloomy seascape at dusk painting glitched in, so that is amazing. And I also put in some crosswalks. You guys will have to let me know what you think about them. I think they're pretty cool. I did go through a few designs. I did a vote on the Discord, and I think we settled on this design, which is pretty good. Alright, so now what we gotta do is we gotta go ahead and grab some more icicle lights and just finish off these crosswalks, and we will be done with the road. Alrighty guys, this is the last icicle light and we are done. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and destroy these blueprints. And just like that, guys, goal number 1, which was to expand the road, is successfully complete. We got ourselves a new road expansion. We expanded it this way and that way, which took a lot of time. We also put in a new platform for the building we're going to be building later on in the episode. And then we put in crosswalks. And then these over here, by the way, if it wasn't very clear, these are crosswalk bumps, which are the bumps that they put on the edge of the sidewalk to warn blind and visually impaired people that they're about to enter the road. But yeah, guys, that means that we have 2 more goals left for the episode. Goal number 2, by the way, was to build more streetlights and city decorations, and goal number 3 was to build the building, which we will definitely get to. Those, by the way, are definitely not going to take as long as the road expansion did, because we had to go all the way to the maze to get more gloomy paintings, and it was just a whole ordeal. This is not going to take nearly as long. So yeah, with that said, let's jump straight into goal number 2, which is building more streetlights and city decorations. Alrighty, guys, so to build these street lamps, I'm going to go ahead and take some smooth walls like so, and this will just help me to place the next street lamps at the exact same height. So I want this lamp to be at the same height for all of them, so I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm thinking maybe like 2 more. I want it to be somewhat close to here and consistent spacing between, and I think that'll be good enough. Let's just go ahead and place in the small tile like so, and one right here as well, and then let's see where that leads the other one to be. Alright, so that appears to leave the other street lamp right here, which I think is good. It doesn't get in the way of the entrance right here. Same with this one over here. It doesn't quite get in the way, so that's good. So yeah, now what we're gonna do is, I guess, destroy the spacing. Try not to accidentally destroy a gloomy painting in the process. Alright, now we gotta fill those in. I'm just gonna go ahead and run these through the system. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a bunch of gold wood, if you didn't realize, to build these, so that will probably come in handy later on. Let's just go ahead and destroy that guy's light bulb real quick. Anyways, let's go ahead and fill in all of these. Just like that. There we go. Alright, now we gotta go grab some of our lights. I don't know where they went. Oh, they're right over here. So yeah, let's go ahead and place those right here. One right there and one right over here. And that will be that. And now we just gotta put in the wiring. That is the hardest part, but we did get the easiest part out of the way. And that will also help us with figuring out the spacing for everything, so that's good. So we're gonna need some spooky icicle lights, just 2 of them, so let's get those over there. And we're also gonna need a couple of these neon wires. Alrighty, guys, so I put in a bunch of blueprints to help guide me. These ones are going to help guide the height of the points. I know it's very messy looking, but it will help a lot. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. You guys have already seen the process, so I'm not going to bug you with the whole process. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this up all the way to the height that I have shown right there. Actually, I think that's the height of, yeah, that's the height of the regular wires. So we're gonna take it down a little bit. Then we'll do the spike, just like that. There we go. Then we're gonna do this supporting structure. Okay, so it goes to about here, I think. Yep, that's about right. A little bit down from that. There we go. Then we just need 2 more wires, one for the point right up here, which we'll build real quick. And then we just need 2 more wires, one that goes like this and then spirals down like the other one right here. Just like that. And now we just gotta go ahead and put in the spike on top. Alrighty, guys, that is that one complete. We do gotta turn it on, and just like that, we got one streetlight complete. Let's go for the other one now. And oh wow, it looks like we got the Empire State Building over there. That looks pretty cool. I'll have to go just check that out once I'm done. Okay, let's just place that in. Got the spike, the slanted bar, the lamp support, and the second spike, and that is pretty much the streetlight complete. We just have to turn that on, and just like that, we have put in all of the streetlights that I have planned for today. Now we just gotta destroy all of these blueprints. Alright, that is pretty much all of the blueprints destroyed. We just have a few more, and yeah, that is the streetlights complete. Super awesome. Yeah, that looks really cool if you line your camera up with them. Oh my gosh, that is so satisfying. Alright, now I want to go tour this Empire State Building. It looks really cool. It's done on like a 2-plot profile. Jeez, that's really cool. Alrighty guys, we got the whole crew over here. We're gonna see what's inside of it. He said it's fairly empty. Oh, it looks like there's a little elevator right here. Oh, this is super awesome. Okay, yeah, it's pretty hollow on the inside, but yeah, super cool from the outside. I guess there's like a parkour that you can do. Hut. Okay, we've made it up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and sneak through this wall real quick. This is very hard to do. Okay, come on. There we go. We're up at the top. Amazing. This looks so cool. This guy did a great job at this. These are all wedges. That is so cool. Well, it kind of looks like he's trying to do the windows with wires. We're getting a little distracted. We got to get back to building on the base. Alrighty guys, so you know what? For the goal number 2, I was thinking that I was gonna add some more city decorations to the city, but I've just realized that we probably don't have enough time for that, so you know what? We're just going to call goal number 2 complete. We did pretty much what I wanted to do. I really couldn't think of anything to build. I know there are things, but not anything that I can do in time. So yeah, next we are going to be moving on to goal number 3, which is building the egg storage. This is going to be super cool. So yeah, I've already started getting some things together. Someone just brought a whole truckload of birchwood that this guy is willing to sell me. But over here we also have some birchwood, and this is what we're going to be using for the egg storage. We gotta wait for this one though, so I was thinking I could just go ahead and purchase this. Alrighty guys, so he wants to sell it to me for 30k, but I think that's probably worth at least 50k, so I will just send him 50k for that. We'll just send him 50k. And we have just spent 50k, which means we are now under 1 million lumber bucks, which is crazy. Alrighty guys, so now that we have bought that truckload, we can start placing down some blueprints. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a skinny smooth wall, and we'll just start placing. I want to give myself a little bit of space before the crosswalk begins, probably like right there. And then it needs to be 3 long, and this is going to be the profile of the building. It's a very small building, very compact. Hopefully it will be enough. Actually, you know what, since it's so compact, we can probably move it over a little bit because we are a little bit short on space for that side. So let's just move it back a little bit. And just like that, we have got our profile for the building. This is the foundation, and we're going to be filling it in with white wood. All right, so next what we got to do is we got to go grab some posts, and we'll place those on both sides like so. And this will go up 3 posts on all sides, just like that. So yeah, now we can start filling those in. Let's actually just drive this truck a little bit closer. That would probably do it. Alrighty guys, my fans have started theorizing what this is gonna be. They think it's probably going to be a newsstand, which is, I mean, that's fair. It's very small. But yeah, let's go ahead and place that down. Then I'm gonna start placing some of these like so. And just like that, we've got the framing pretty much complete, to be honest. Now I need to go grab some cherry wood, so let me go grab this random truck. I don't know whose truck this is, but I'm gonna go grab this tree right over here. Okay, I guess that's what I get for using someone else's truck. Let's just go ahead and use this truck over here. Alrighty guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some short, smooth, what are these called? Short corrugated walls, and I'm just going to place them like so, all across the bottom. And then same for the other side, actually. And just like that, we have finished that wall. Nice and clean. All right, let's go ahead and put in some framing. So we're gonna want to put in some right here. What just happened? Alrighty guys, this is the last bit of framing before we need to start placing in some more blueprints. So now what I want to do is a little bit interesting. It's going to require glitching inside of things. It might actually not. I'll have to see, but let's go ahead and put this in like so. And just like that, we got ourselves a thin tile wall. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make an X shape out of wedges. Now, my idea was that I could just place them against here and they would just follow the grid and it will just work. We'll see. Is that going through? Yes, it is. Okay, so you guys can see that I put it in one tile backwards, and that's gonna make this actually show through, which is great news. And just like that, we got ourselves some framing. I got an X shape. So if you guys can't tell already, I'm kind of going for like a barn aesthetic for this egg storage. If you guys can probably figure out why I'm doing a barn aesthetic for an egg storage. It just kind of makes sense. Oh, we got someone saying that it looks like a barn, which is exactly what I'm going for, so that's good news. I'm gonna see if Jab can help me out here because I do need to get some upside down wedges right there. Okay, I'll give this guy... This guy wants to help me, so I'll give this guy perms. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. He's getting them in. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, the other one, and that will be that finished. That saves me a ton of time. I did not want to get my alt in here, so that is very, very helpful. Very, very nice. Okay, now we can move on to getting some of these short corrugated walls, and then those are to be filled in with cherry wood. And I just put in a window right there, so that will let in some light. And I'm just putting in the top layer for there. And just like that, we got all of those filled in. Now I'm just going to go ahead and grab a post like so. And we're going to place these along here. Place some tiny floors in. Oh. Lots of lag. Oh, lots and lots of lag. What is happening? Okay. My base is unloading. I don't know what to think about this. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Is that something that's happening across the game? I don't know. I'll reconnect real quick. All right, we're back in a server. Looks like we got some exploited wood over here. I'm not gonna touch that, but yeah, let's go ahead and load in. Looks like I didn't lose any progress, I don't think, so that's good. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. We got some problems. Okay, so it looks like I just lost all that progress. I think I totally lost all that progress. That's not good. I'm just dumbfounded. What happened? Why did all of the wood save right here? What? Okay, so all of this wood saved, but over here, the entire building did not. I'm so confused as to how that happened. Okay, well, I guess it was probably there before. I don't know. We lost some progress. That's all I know. Okay, let's go ahead and try building again. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and rebuild everything that I had up to that point, and I'll be back. Alrighty guys, we are pretty much back to where we were before we got our base wiped, basically. We got this whole entire building wiped. Now I just want to quickly go ahead and put in an extra little bit right here. There we go. Then we're going to need some oak wood. So I'm going to grab this tree right over here and bring it over to the small sawmill. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in some posts like so and fill them with cherry. And now it's time to put in the floor. So we're going to just, I'll actually do a large floor like so. Put that in right there. And then we're going to put in a smooth wall right here. And then I'm making kind of like a little staircase that goes downwards. And then we're going to go ahead and put this in right here. If I can. Man, I can't even fit it down. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's time to put in some ladders so that we can actually get up to the roof, which we're about to start building. So we're gonna place them in right here. And then we're gonna need some blue spruce actually, so let's go ahead and get that going through the system. And while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and put in some shelves. So yeah, we're gonna be putting in some shelves for our eggs. So there we go, we got some shelves right there, and then the rest are probably gonna be tiles. I need to actually figure out how tall an egg is though. So let's go ahead and grab some of our eggs. Okay, so an egg isn't very tall. Is that? Yeah, I think a gap of 2 should be fine for that. All right. Now we gotta get all of these eggs onto these shelves. And I'll actually have a fan do this while we're building because that will save a lot of time. So for the roof, we're going to need a 1/2 wedge, and we're basically just gonna do this. Make sure that it overhangs. You always want to make sure that your roofs overhang. If you ever build a roof, make sure that it overhangs. That's kind of the most important part of a roof, in my opinion. And now we're gonna go ahead and put in some upside down wedges like that. And then for this side, I want to put in some dormers, so I'm gonna leave a little bit of space. And now I'm gonna put in some 1/3 wedges like so on both sides. And now we're gonna be putting in some 1/1 wedges right here. And then finally, we're gonna be putting in some 1/2 wedges on both sides. These ones will be upside down, and then we'll cap it off with some actual 1/2 wedges right here. Just like that. Alrighty guys, I've basically just done the exact same thing on the other side. I'm leaving the upside down ones one wide just so that I can put in a wall there and make it seamless. Alrighty guys, at this point we are pretty much as far as we can get on the roof before we build the dormers. So for the dormers, we're going to start off by placing in 2 of these. These are 1/4 wedges, and we're just gonna do that on both sides. And now we can put in the middle bit like so. Then we're gonna be putting in some posts. These will also be filled with blue spruce. And now we just gotta fill in the entire roof before we can continue, because I don't want to accidentally fill anything in with the wrong wood. And we're about to start introducing blueprints that gotta be a different wood. So yeah, we're gonna have to fill in the entire roof. Alrighty guys, we have successfully put in the entire roof, which is great news because now that means that we can start on some posts, and these are going to be filled in with birch wood. Alrighty guys, that is the roof pretty much complete. We do have a little bit more to do to it, but we can't really do that right now because I need to glitch things inside of each other in order to do it, and I'm gonna have to get my alt in there for that, so we'll save that for later. For now though, we're going to go over here and we're gonna start working on the interior and this upper wall. So to do that upper wall, we're actually going to need some elm wood, which we just got a little bit of, but I do see this nice convenient little piece, so I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna put that up right there. And yeah, that's pretty much what the wall is gonna be made out of. It's gonna look like that. We just need to put this in. We need to squeeze it in. Oh, that's very difficult to do. Oh, there we go. Okay, then I'm going to leave a small gap right there for the window. Alright, and then we gotta do the same thing on the other side. Oh, looks like there are some eggs that are poking through the wall. That's kind of cool. Let's add another shelf for these guys real quick. Just like that, and they can get back to work. Then we're actually gonna need some walnut wood, which luckily we have a lot of. So let's go grab some of that. Just a little bit. That'll be good. Alrighty guys, let's get back to the building. Oh my gosh. There is quite the cloggage. I didn't even realize. Let's go over here this way. Now we're actually going to be building a little bit of a sign. So in order to do that, I'm going to take some tiny tiles and just place them all across. And then we're going to fill those in with walnut wood. And now I'm just placing in some tiles like so, making sure that they are 1 tile backwards from the edge of the frame. And now we're just gonna fill those all in with some elm wood. Okay, just like that, we have filled in the sign. Now we're going to put in some side pieces like so. Alrighty, and we're just gonna fill those all in with some walnut wood. Alrighty guys, now what we're going to be doing is something very, very similar to what we did with the shop. Over here we have some awnings, so we're going to be building some awning over here for this little egg storage. So we're going to start off with some 2x2/1 wedges, and we're just going to place them every 2 studs like so. And then we're going to be placing some 1/2 wedges underneath like that, and some 1/3. Alrighty guys, we got ourselves some tiny floors as well, and now basically exactly like what we did with the shop, we're going to be adding some points at the bottom. Alrighty guys, next we are going to be placing in basically the exact same thing but over one, and we're going to be filling it in with birchwood. Alrighty guys, there we go. We got the blueprints in place. Now we just gotta fill them all in. Huge thanks to Peregrine Salt for doing all of these eggs, by the way. That is insane. That would have taken genuinely so long, so I'm so glad that he was doing that while we were building. Huge thanks to Jab also for all of the help, and also Thanos Roach, who also owns that massive building over there. Super cool building. I'm gonna just place in a couple of skinny smooth walls like that and fill them in. Oh, wow. That is a lot of eggs sticking through the wall, but I love it. It kind of looks intentional, to be honest. It almost looks like it's part of the building, which is really cool. I really like that. Alright, so next we have some awning over here. We're not going to be as complex with that. I'm thinking we'll just take probably, let's see, a 2/2 wedge and place it like so. And we're not going to be alternating colors this time, so it's going to take a lot less time to do this one. And we'll just finish it off like that. That'll take barely any wood, which is great. And now we just gotta fill it all in. Okay, final blueprint right there. There we go. That little awning is finished, and now we just have a few more left to do over here, and we will be done with the awnings. Alrighty guys, we are up to the final shelf, I believe. This should do it in terms of storage for the eggs. I think that is actually all of the eggs that we have, so I think this will be enough to fulfill that need. So yeah, we're just going to fill this final shelf, and that will be pretty much all of the eggs stored, which is actually surprising. I thought that I was going to have to put more shelves on other walls and stuff like that for these, but it looks like not at all. Oh shoot, all of these eggs are welded to the truck, aren't they? Yup. Yep, they're welded. Okay, well, if that's the case, I don't really know what to do. Well, I got pretty much all of the eggs that I could get. I guess I'll just put this on my base and hope that they eventually unweld and that we are able to do something with the eggs. But for now, we'll just leave this truck over here. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the eggs, at least that we can put on the shelves right now. And now we just gotta build a second floor to this little barn thing. I don't really know what to call it, to be honest. So to add this second floor, I'm just going to place a large floor right there. I actually also want to change the grain on this. This is bugging me. Okay, there we go. I'll just put in a smooth wall like that. Alrighty, now I'm just going to put in a final little beam that will go right here. I'm not sure if that will look good. It looks fairly good. Alright, and now we have a second floor, a tiny little attic. There's not much space to do anything up here, but we do have some dormers, which is nice. We can see through. I'm not really sure what to do with this little space. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments below. And we might just renovate it for whatever you guys pick. But we also, I was thinking we can put in some steep stairs right here. Unfortunately, that is not going to work very well with this right here. So I'll just move these out of the way. That was actually perfectly aligned. I didn't realize that the building would be perfectly aligned for this, but yeah, let's go ahead and do this. All right, that is looking pretty good. Let's just destroy these. We don't need these anymore. And then I think we don't really need that anymore either. And then if we put these in right here, we should actually have the perfect space for a little doorway. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put this in real quick. And just like that, we got a little door right there that is looking pretty good. And it kind of clips through when you open the door. No biggie. This should be closed most of the time. Alrighty guys, next up we need a bunch of wires, and we also need some windows. Now I don't really want to go all the way to fancy furnishing, so I'll have one of these people do it. Alrighty guys, so I am at Wood R Us. I'm just grabbing some wires. I need 8 wires, but I might get a little extra just in case. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put down some of these glass panes where they need to go. So I want to make sure that this building is sealed up so that we don't have a problem with people glitching out all of the eggs. Because of course that would suck. Alrighty guys, so for this window, we're going to have to rotate it in like so. There is going to be a slight slit at the top. There's not much I can do about that. But yeah, we're basically just going to be placing in some supports for the awning over here, like so, and one for the other side, like so. And then we got this awning over here, which also needs to be supported. So we're gonna put a little bit on this side. Okay, one final thing that I wanted to do before we finish the building off with the dormers, I wanted to just add a little egg sign. So I'm just going to write eggs with wires real quick. There's an E, there's a G, and there's another G, and finally an S. There we go. That is our little egg shop. That is looking amazing. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off the dormers and we will be done with the building. So to do the dormer thing I wanted to do, it's pretty simple, but I am going to need an alt for it. So I'll be right back with it done because I can't record my alt, obviously. Alrighty guys, so in between clips I got my alt in here and then I glitched some wedges to go this way as well, which just makes it look very, very cool. And I also glitched some tiny tiles into it as well, and that just makes it look like there's a little bit more detail on the dormers and it's looking amazing. And I also took that opportunity with my alt to also fix the glass panes so there's no longer a little gap above. So that is amazing. We got that done and we got pretty much the whole thing done. Let's just take a quick look inside. So yeah, guys, we have all of our eggs. That's all of our eggs stored. Well, besides the ones that are stuck on that truck over there and are welded to it. But yeah, guys, that is insane. That is a lot of eggs. So yeah, as a reminder, guys, you are gonna have to let me know what to do with the interior of this little building, not only for the attic but also down here. I'm not really sure what to do with it. There is a little bit of space. Yeah, it's kind of like a food truck. That's actually one of the reference images I was using when I was building this, is a food truck, and the other one was a barn, and I think I have effectively made a mesh between the two. So yeah, hopefully you guys really like this. I personally really love it. It kind of is kind of dwarfed by all of the other buildings around it, but I think it is definitely really cool. I am very glad that we have been able to accomplish all of these things in this episode. We got the road expansion and we got a bunch of these streetlights placed in, so that is amazing. And of course we got this complete. So yeah, that is goal number 3 complete, and therefore the entire episode is done, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I am very glad that you guys have stuck around to watch this entire thing. I know it was quite the process, especially when we lost all of the progress to this barn food truck thing, and we had to restart. But it worked out in the end, and I am super, super happy with the results. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video once it's out. Also, make sure that you get this epic 60K merch, link in the description. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video once it's out. See ya!